Well, good morning and welcome to Not Yet 80 daily, almost daily video diary. Today is the 27th of October and we're now 9 days away from the actual election day, November 5. But over 40 million people have already voted. So I'm not sure what that means, but I hope it means good things for Harris. She had a small group of people in Texas the other day. Apparently the number was 30,000, filled a stadium. So those are good words. We'll have to see. We've sort of taken a hiatus, a break from the 24-hour news cycle at the house. We're not watching every minute, listening to some music, reading, writing. Actually playing my game, figured out how to get past the point where I'm sort of holding because I can't finish that particular mission, which is really, I think, a glitch in the program. But anyway, I'm trying something, see if that worked out. And I will let you know how that comes out. We still haven't received any viewers for most of these episodes, but I'm getting ready to see if I can advertise a little bit, let people know that this words of wisdom are available. And laugh out loud on that one. Again, just 12 minutes. That's all we're asking. That's all I'm giving on each day. But is Sunday, which is a day that can be filled with a number of different things. We have a movie that we want to go see. I'm not sure that's going to happen today. We have some other pressing errands, dog food for one, and that takes a higher level of priority. And we'll see. What else is going on? Oh, here's a good one for all you folks that are in this age group. It doesn't pay to read obituaries. And the longer they are, the least likely they're going to leave you with a positive feeling. I read one this morning, and the guy lasted into his 90s, so he had a good long life, which is one of the things I look for, having to be already 72 and would like to get into the 80s. And when we do, the show will be then called Not Yet 90. A fewer of my comments will be applicable to a smaller part of the age curve. I always look at that bell curve of where I sit on the age curve, and I'm already over the peak, so I'm on the downside. And but with the number of pills that I take in the morning, hopefully I can skate a little farther down that downside. Well, my mind is going on different places. I said about the obituary. Before I get there, on my walk today, or yesterday actually, when you see a fire engine in your neighborhood, it almost always means someone is in a bad situation. And then when you see a fire engine and an ambulance, it's even worse. I've been there, I know. And it gets even more when it's the second time in less than a week that the two have been at this particular house. So, not good news. But I don't know him. I've seen him mow his lawn, I guess. I couldn't even pick him out of a lineup if I had to. But, you know, you look at it and you go, well, it's not me today. And, you know, you continue on your walk. Back to the obituary. Yes. Well, I read it, and he's a native Georgian, or was. Yes, he's no longer with us. But he was born in 1938. So again, I'm born in 1952. So this guy, had a good long run. He got accepted into West Point, so he's not a dumb guy either. And but he didn't do well in the Army. And most West Pointers get farther than major, and he was kind of opted out and around that time in his life. I guess he got his 20 years in. I'm sure he retired. He may have had to give a couple of years in the reserve, but he had a good retirement. He left there and joined the FBI. So again, quite an active life. He bounced around and ended up in Atlanta. And get this, one of his last jobs, I don't know how old he was at the time, but the Atlanta riot at the big federal prison, and I have to look at Google or something like that to figure out when that was, Wikipedia. Anyway, he was responsible for getting into the prison and setting up some sort of observance technical capabilities. I think either wire for microphone or a video camera. But when it was back then, I don't think video cameras were as small as they are today. Anyway, so he did that, and he had 2 houses, so he was doing pretty good in terms of financials. And had a nice family. Like I say, he had a good run. And I keep trying to write mine. Oh, God. It should be fun. It should be really a good time. I'm afraid it'll be very short. Yeah, I mean, he sold a lot of technical equipment into laboratories. He can talk to you for 30, 40 minutes on what a GC or a solid state laser is. Yes, a dog that wants to move off, but we're not quite ready. We're only at 9:26, so he's going to have to wait a few more minutes. What else? Everybody, as you get this age, when you get up in the morning, you really feel how your muscles, your whole body, just sort of needs to get moving. It doesn't seem to respond to, just like walking the same way when you're 30. or 16 or almost any other age than 72. And this walk that I do every day sort of gets those things moving, which is good. And that's kind of where we are today. I told you about falling down. I think I did, with the dog. And yeah, I was a bit concerned for a couple of days. That first night was bad because I was reliving the fall and how else it could have been bad. And then, thinking back on, falling down the steps and, the disaster that was. I'm still feeling that impact, but, things are getting better. But I'm out here with with the dog, one dog, today by myself. So that seems to be working. But I'm not sure exactly how to go about, getting more viewers, but we'll think about that and try to, see if we can't encourage a few more older folks. But those that did or have or will take a look at this, thank you. I appreciate it. We're getting close to our 12-minute mark. It's my time for telling you to, again, thank you, and then hit the subscribe button. See if we get a few more folks that take a look at our notes for the day. Take care. Talk to you soon.